Morning and welcome to Begin Within Guidance with me, Wingishni Bay Majeki Kwe, that sweetgrass water medicine woman, your friendly freaky ass medicine woman, and welcome. Also, Christiana Carr and Chris Carr Superstar, all this divine being right here. Yes, how's it going? That's great. So I'm here for our little daily guidance for the Tuesday, when I used to do the live sessions a little late, and then I'll hop on and do our Little Tuesdays or Try It Tuesdays. Something to try. Maybe we'll think of something there. Something you can share. And then I'll be on my SOS Tech Live. I didn't get on there yesterday. I didn't do the weekend either, but we'll work on it and we will get there. All right. Thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for being here with me. Yeah, love doing this. And we'll keep going. We'll just keep doing it. We'll just keep at her. Right? Keep doing the things that I love. Yes, it's a swinging day, for sure, right? Lots processing. So that's okay. Let's come to the center here. We got those full moons, right? Should we do a little, let's get centered spread, right? The tree. Is that the hummingbird, the joy? 44 next Tuesday. I'll be 44. It's my birthday next Tuesday. Do. I gonna be 44. I'm not ashamed. Not at all. I will always state my age loud and proud, like, look at how far I got. Hey? I made it to 44. So joyous, look at, and it's joy. The hummingbird is the joy. This is my power totem to the north, too, personally. Personally, that's my power totem to the north. And that dog is driving me crazy because the kids are out there playing. And so she keeps whining. And you know what? She was sitting there this whole time, right? Just sitting there, quiet, until I hit record. And it's like, as soon as I hit that button, it hit the whine button in the dog. So please excuse me. Right now, she just left. I think she got the hint. Booger. Hey? My son picked out that cord there. There's the coyote, too. Isn't that funny how that kind of comes together like that? So, anyways, shall we do? What do we do? We did a morning star. Is that what we did yesterday was Morning Star? We did. Let's just do a little quickie today. I'm tired. Let's just do our little quickies. And bring that moon together. Inward tree maybe on Thursday. Sorry if I'm thumping too much on here. I've been leaving my cards out in the sunroom. It's a bit too moist. I gotta not do that anymore. Anyway, so I'll find another spot for them. So much to do. Blah, blah, blah. Calling back all of our energies here to be full and whole and complete, and here to hear all the messages that our beautiful guides, Great One, Us Divine, is saying to us, through us, to others as well. So we call in all of our energies from the east. That's the fire, place of man, the path of illumination and clarity. And then we call in all the energies from the south, place of the child, the innocence, the waters, the emotions. And we call back all of our energies from the west as the physical, the woman, the earth, place of introspection. And we call back all of our energies up there from the north, which is our wisdom years. That's the mental, that's the air. So we bring all of that back to us to be fully complete. And we know we walk this red road from childhood, right? Where we see the fears. And we learn that we could call in our fears. We got to be careful, right? So childhood to adulthood, which is up into the north, right? With death and rebirth, that's where we start learning about that. We come again, right? And it's not just full deaths. We have death and rebirth throughout our lives, right? The breath. Mini death. Mini rebirth. So anytime you need that, refuel. That's the life. Breath is life too, right? So, and then the blue road of spirit goes east to west, right? We open up with grace and ease. That grace is always there. We just need to open up to it. Grace and ease. But remember that swan, right? Protective of its territory too. Swan will gracefully bite your ass if you get too close to its sacred space, right? So we need to do that too. And so east to west is the blue road of spirit as the sun, right? That self-expression, right? We go back fully and we share that expression that we had of ourselves when we came to this earth, right? And it goes back and connects with the Great One, Us Divine, creating expansion over all. Above, below, and within. Okay. So, daily path. Daily. 2 dailies. Today, what do we need to look at today? What path might we be on? What lesson might be there for us today? Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. So the main path and lesson today. Change. Wasn't that there yesterday, right? What changes have you made? What changes do you still need to make? Do you resist the change? How are you with change? Do you embrace it? Right? I wrote a poem where I embrace change. I love the change, right? Because I know for me, right? When I'm in circumstances I don't like, I embrace that change because I know it's not always going to be the same. Change always comes, right? And our boundaries. Sometimes we're shifting our boundaries. Maybe we didn't have them before, and then we're putting them down. We're changing that for being boundaryless. We need boundaries now, right? We're entitled to those boundaries. That's safety. Or are our boundaries blocking us in too much? We're keeping ourselves so uptight that we're not opening up to change, right? So what is that for you? Are your boundaries too hard, too forceful that they don't let you expand and don't let anybody in? You know, and do you need to shift that? Is that working for you? Or the boundaries, they're just not there. So anybody can just come in and walk all over you and whatever, and right? What is that for you personally? And how do you need to shift that in your own life? That's all different for each and every one of us. How we do that. But okay, I'll hold them up after. I didn't bring, I'll put them up here on the baby, and then I'll turn it around after. There we go. How about that? Okay, and then the left and right. Male and the female. Let's think before we act. Alright. There is sometimes you want to take those leaps of faith. You don't want to overthink it, right? Okay, that one's coming out. And the actions over here. There we go. So we're thinking before we make the moves today. The powwow. What do we want to share? Right? Before we put it out there, what are we sharing? Right? Are we going to go out and share our woe is me? Or are we going to help share that lifting the spirits? I mean, powwow season 25th, my birthday, I'm 44. Woo! Right? Generous protector. That's my big brother Ray. Many protectors that we have out there. My uncle Roy's going to be one too. So the generous protectors and the raccoons, right? They're the fattest ones. The biggest ones would be held lookout, right? They would be looking out, and then the rest would come share their score, right? When they're raiding the garbage cans or whatever, they keep that guy. He's keeping 6, I think it's called. I don't know. So they got the one guy looking 6, and then so as a gratitude, they would bring all of the best morsels, and he would get his first. That generous protector, because he was looking out for all. So they would share with him first. So what's that quickening? What's coming up for you? What do you want to share? What do you want to give generously of yourself, right? That doesn't deplete from you, okay? So it's like sharing of yourself, but not giving of yourself. Like that's been working a lot in my head, like not giving our hearts away. We need our hearts. Share our love, right? We could share our love. We don't need to give those hearts away. Let's not give away what we need to survive, right? Okay? Maybe one way to look at that. What's that say to you? Ouch. So, but yeah, see, I'm excited right now because my birthday's coming. I don't care. I'm going to be excited when I'm 102. Okay? That's the kid in me. Will always be alive, right? But then some think they need to protect me, and they protect me way too much. They don't need to. Also, that makes a point to me too. We want to protect our children, but sometimes we're protecting them, but we're not. We're actually preventing them from learning very important lessons, from learning how to get themselves out of situations and problems, right? We can share with them times when we did. It's not our job to protect them from every scratch, bump, scrape, broken heart. They need to feel those things, right? I know. We say, why do we need to feel that? But we do. What have you learned from those changes in your lives? How did that help you to learn that you need to put down some boundaries and honor and respect yourself and not to share so much of yourself, not so quickly to share so much of yourselves? Maybe, right? So let's look at that, because we don't want to take away from our children's own journeys, right? They are on their own journey, their rites of passage, right? That's their rites of passage to go through that broken heart, right? How can you know true love, really, right? That's sadness. So never cry, never hurt yourself. What have you learned from that? So let's not protect them from those very important lessons that help them grow and evolve so much more, right? I mean, what did you learn most from? Did you learn most from those joyous times? Or did you learn most when there was a little bit of a struggle? You had to make more of an effort in there. And what felt better? Those things that just were handed to you? Or those things that you needed to partake in and take some action to get them? You know? What brought you a greater feeling of success? Right? Let's share those. What side am I on? I'm like backwards now when I look at these. And I'll flip that around after. Okay, so the male side, that action is that root. So ground your roots in there. Ground it into Mother Earth, stretching up and stretching for the truth, right? That's the wisdom of our standing people, our relatives out there. And they all work together in that ecosystem. They all look very different, but they all work together. And those root systems are all intertwined and connected, and they help. You know, if one's got a little less light, the other ones that get most of the lights in, and the light vibes through the roots there, right? Well, what does your roots give to you? Hey, sometimes it's a lot of shit we need to transmute into poison, right? But every garden requires some great fertilizer, right? So we can be thankful to those roots for giving us that fertilizer, right? Sometimes we got to work it and till it and blend it into that soil. There's work we got to do to help it grow, but we can do it, you know? That's a strong message right there. And our standing people, they're always with us. What's the messages they're giving from us? It's for you to take that out yourself, or watch for a message coming in today. The hawk of the boundaries about changes that you've made, of something coming towards you to look forward to. So look for those things in today and every day. That's the action. Or maybe you're a messenger for somebody else. Maybe it's you, right? Being that messenger, bringing those words to somebody just when they need to hear it, right? Or like just sharing your experience here. You can be a messenger here too. We don't know. But if you're feeling calling to share, no matter what it is, whatever, you know, don't overthink it. Just put it out there. Put it out there. I mean, personally, that's what I've been doing. I've been commenting on these other videos I've been watching, and you know what? I get a response back. I was watched a Gabby Bernstein video, made a comment on that, and then she actually commented back. So, and it wasn't as freaky as I thought, right? Just like doing these, it's not as freaky as I think. The more I do it, the more comfortable I'm getting doing it, right? So what's the messages? Watch for the messages coming into you, and the messages of you are being a messenger. So speak up if you're feeling called to speak up. We don't need to understand the messages that are coming through us, right? Because they're not for us. They're coming through us for us to give to another. So it's up to the person receiving it to get it. That's the thing, right? It's not up to us to decipher and try and blah, 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 blah before it comes out of our mouth. Just let it come through naturally the way that Great Oneness Divine is sending it through you. Okay? And you are a messenger too. We all are. We're all here doing the work of our source creator, right? It's whether we're aware of it or not. So get in touch with it, because it works through you. Works through you whether you're aware or not. So we can help it a little more, right? Like it really needs our help, right? The ultimate power out there, like what can we do, right? We are part of it too. We can become aware, right? And help make those conscious shifts. Help bring a more peaceful earth, right? Be those messengers of love and light, right? Share your love, share your light, right? How you've overcome all your frights. What a weirdo, huh? Okay, I'll move to this side, and maybe I can just turn that thing. Whoops. Oh no. Okay, well, I'm glad it wasn't my other thing there, but yeah, I should have got rid of that. Sorry, excuse me. Something broke there. It was a nasal spray thingy. I wanted to take it to the pharmacy, right? Instead of just throwing it in the garbage. Well, now it's all over my floor. That's all right. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we're going to turn this over here because I just put them right here. See, look at that. Ta-da! There's our dailies, right? Okay. So remember, what's your boundaries? Look at how far you've come. Rites of passage for those of us that have children too. Let's remember they have their rites of passage too. As that just dropped down there. Change, right? The armadillo, what's the boundaries? Are they too strong? Are they keeping you restricted? Or are they keeping too many out? Or are they just perfect? Right? You should get a pat on the back because you've kept boundaries. That's good for you. We all need them, all right? And those who don't respect your boundaries are those who are benefiting when you don't have them. Maybe. Okay? So, remember, it's protecting that inner child, but sharing, okay? Sharing that out. Okay? Sharing the best of what you got with those ones that have been protectors to you, right? Okay? Right? The standing people, the roots giving, what did they give you? Even if it was just shit, they gave you something beautiful to make fertilizer, to help you grow and flourish, right? Be a messenger. Be a messenger to others. The message is coming into you from source. Be aware of that today. Alrighty, beautiful beings. Much love. Mwah. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you for being you, shining your light through, and all you do. You know this world needs you. So keep up that good work. Beautiful beings. Thank you.